Student, welcome to new online classes of South Point English Boarding School. Today I am going to teach you the relation between cell, tissue, organ and body. You know, the cell. Cell is the basic material of our body. It means it helps to compose our body. It means according to different scientists or different where the cell is the structural and functional unit of life. Functional. It means the process of working. But how the cell is working? The cell contains the various minute particles like its cell wall, cell membrane, endoplasmic reticulums, plastids, Golgi body, mitochondria, ribosomes, lysosomes, cytoplasms, all are the component part of the cell. That all lies inside the cell and their functions, and they carry the genetic materials like as DNA, RNA. Not only DNA and RNA, it also contains 23 type of the amino acids, that is maltose, sucrose, fructose and various. So that is the working process of the cell. Similarly, the structural process in the starting or during the functional process, they start to bolt out, and that time they change into the various shape and size like as the rectangular shapes, oval shapes and rod shape or various shapes. In that time they give size and shape and exist one above another, causes they start to combine or reunion or reunite, and they changes into the particular shape and size, and that particular shape and size converted into the tissue. So similarly we can say that the cell is the structural and functional unit of life. So the structural process and functional process both combine and help to form the cell. In cell, like as when we build a house, in that time we need various materials, but basic material is concrete, bricks, stone. The brick, stone and concrete and cement combine to give the shape of the home or houses. Similarly, the cell gives shape and size to the body. So cell is the structural and functional unit of life. When cell is composed, that start to convert into the tissue, because the particular group of cell or the group of cell that functional particularly is known as tissue, like as epithelial tissue, connective tissue. Their function are various, but the particular type of the tissue functional particular type of the work. Like when we eat a food, then that time our esophagus, a small intestine or large intestines that contained by the various type of the tissue, and the function of the esophagus is different from function of the small intestines. So its function due to the presence of the various type of the tissue. So tissue is slightly different from the cell, but tissue is also slightly differ from the cell, and cell is also differ from the tissue. But when particular type of the cell combine to form the tissue, and tissue again start to combine, and that organized or composed by the organ, and that organ is again combined to form the body system, and that body system again combined to form the complete body. So the relation between cell, tissue, organ and body is combinedly is called the complete human body, and our human body contains the nearly 10 systems except hepatic total system and renal venous system, because here we only study about 10 system. In higher classes we study about the renal venous system and hepatic total system that included inside the circulatory system. So we have to learn here about 10 body system, that is circulatory, reproductive, respiratory, digestive, glandular and urinary system. Both are same. You only can select glandular system or urinary system. Similarly, the various type of the system, and that system in classes 8 and 7. In class 7 there is only we study about 4 system, that is digestive system, respiratory system, digestive system, respiratory system, muscular system and one of them is digestive system, circulatory, digestive system, respiratory system, nervous system and muscular system. In class 8 we study here about reproductive system, circulatory system and glandular system. So in class 7 and 8 there are 8 systems we have to study. So we are going to discuss about the circulatory system. And circulatory system contains hearts. You know about the hearts. Hearts, the size of hearts, there is 250 gram in women nearly, and 300 gram in men. The heart or our hearts contains 4 chambers. There is 4 chamber is divided into 2 regions, that is upper region and lower region, or upper chamber or lower chamber. Upper chamber is aortic and lower chamber is ventricles. Aorticles and ventricles, or auricles or ventricles. Auricles is again divided into 2 parts, left auricles and right auricles. Similarly, left ventricles and right ventricles. Left ventricles and right auricles both are composed of a type of muscles. That muscles is known as cardiac muscles, and cardiac muscles is composed with the help of the voluntary and involuntary muscles. So cardiac muscles is when it's combined voluntary and involuntary muscles, it will give the shape and size of our heart in a strong and more functional, because when 2 or more than 2 muscles combines, a special type of 2 muscles combine, their functions are different compared to the other voluntary and involuntary, and such type of muscle is cardiac. So cardiac muscles is lies inside our hearts, and it is made by the three layer, tricapsid or bicapsid. Tricapsid. The meaning of tricapsid is there is the layer of a muscle is three, and bicapsid there is the layer of the heart muscles is two. So they are needed pumping and collecting. During the pumping and collecting of the hearts, blood by hearts is different part of our body. That times need some more pressure or more force. Causes we need some more stability than the other part of the bodies, because when we push water filled polythenes hardly causes rust easily. But when we take a more powerful or strong polythenes and we press, there is no possibility of the broken of that. Similarly, in our heart is made by three layer, so that prevent us by different type of the blood pressure, that is systolic and systolic. So the heart is composed by three layers, that is called tricapsid and bicapsid, and there is a type of fluids that exists inside the layer between the tricapsid and bicapsid. That fluid is called pericardial fluids. The pericardial fluids is decrease the frictions between the layer to layer, causes they make the heart's layer smooth and functions less, and that easy to convert or pumping. Hello student, I am going to stop my speech. So your homework is that draw the figure of hearts and label it with their name. And other questions, write the relation between cell, tissue, organ and body in detail. Okay, I am going to stop my speech. Bye. Thank you.